Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we're going to be making a quantum quarry and kind of organizing it a little bit, and also making this cool item that I have in my hand. Hopefully you guys are ready. So today we got a lot to go over. I'm going to go ahead and make a quantum quarry today. That's going to be the main plan, and then we're going to go over a few cool AE things from another mod that adds some features to Applied Energistics, which is going to be really cool. And we're going to check one of those out. I really want to kind of see what it does. But yeah, this is the standard one that we have right now. Nothing special, just the regular void ore miner. We are going to leave this going because this is a very nice, slow trickle ore generator, which I honestly like. And well, eventually we're going to upgrade this. Right now I don't want to waste some space because it does get bigger than this. Whereas this guy is pretty small and you can upgrade it fairly easy. And I'm going to show you what I mean when I do that. So the plan is to put it in the wall here. It is just an X. I'm going to push it back a little ways, and then we're going to hook power into it, and then we're going to have a chest, another ender chest with that marking, the yellow marking. It's going to run through the same system here. The only problem is, I don't know if it generates different types of ores than the void ore miner does, but we're definitely going to check this out. So, I know I'm going to need some coarse fruit, and some popped coarse fruit most likely. That's why I went ahead and made that. I'm going to show you what the difference is between this quarry and using the environmental tech quarry. So one of the key things that's different is, let's go ahead and look up the actual quarry. It's called a quantum quarry. The difference between the environmental tech one is it doesn't require you to go to the end, whereas this one requires you to have nether stars and go to the end and defeat the dragon and get the end rods. So there is I guess you don't have to defeat the dragon to get the end rods, because you could, I guess, block all the way over there, but that would take a long time to do that. But let's go ahead and make this thing. It doesn't look like it's going to be too complicated. This is a pretty simple block. So this is the core right here, and we're going to need to cover all sides. So we're going to need 6 sides. So we're going to need 6 quantum quarries actuators. So we're going to need, just like that, 6 diamond picks. So just like that, we're going to need 6 end rods, and I know we have enough stone burnt because I made so much stone burnt that it's unreal. But there we go. We have the quantum quarry and this, and that's really what you need. We're of course going to need a point. I really need to get these in the automation, get them automated there. It doesn't take too much to automate them. But we have that, and then we're also going to need an ender chest. Let's go ahead and get a regular old ender chest and some yellow dye. 2 yellow dye. There we go. So, this guy is pretty cool because you can actually upgrade and filter the biomes with this machine if you want. As you can see, it says mine blocks from a hypothetical dimension that might have existed. Kind of weird, but it does. It does pretty much, it spawns a dimension from which it will work from. So what my plan was to have the block sticking out and have my ender chest right here. So what I need to do is actually take this, turn this off completely. There we go. That way nothing goes in here accidentally from the ender chest. So I'm going to put a block here. Temporarily, because I'm actually going to put the power over there, and this block is going to go right there. Alright, and back here, there's going to be a few things. First of all, we're going to have this, which is going to connect to all sides. So we're going to need a way to get to all sides. And top and bottom. And honestly, it's already going to get power because it's hooked into here, but to me, that's not enough power. That's only pushing out 1000 RF, and I think this uses a lot more than that. Let's go ahead and hook it up to power already. And all you got to do is just connect it to the sides. That's it. Alright, and then this guy's going, and then bam, it's hooked up. And now you can actually click it, and there's an interface. So you can use a redstone lever to turn it on and off. Right now it's set to always on, and as you can see, it tells you the quarry information and how it's doing. And right here, you can set biomes to specific biomes you can have it go through. Enchantment books, and this thing is weird, okay? So, I'm kind of, well, actually, I may not want to put it through this right away. Because what this is going to do is not just going to produce ores, it's going to produce resources as well. So if we put it in a desert, it's going to mine sand. So I'm going to need to, I'm going to actually try a crate to start off. Because I can always turn this off. But I want to get a good sense of what items are going to be coming through here. So as soon as I put this here, look at that. It's already generating tons of ores. It flies through. And it says the biome right now is the moon that we're on. So, don't know if that's a specific thing, but you can set it to mine from another dimension. Right here it says you can preset the quarry will auto-destroy any items that do not match the filter. So right now, you can see it's going cobblestone, and so we can actually have this quarry for specific items using a filter, and it'll delete everything else but those items. So it's even getting things like this is actually like as if I put down my what is it called, the builder? As if I put the builder down, this is what this does. So this is a little bit different of a quarry than you would normally see, because I mean it's getting everything. It's getting rutile, whereas this one does not produce that stuff, which is pretty nice. But this one gets things from the nether and such that this doesn't. But yeah, we're getting copper. I mean, we're getting all kinds of good stuff. Filtering this guy is going to be kind of a pain, though. That's where I want to kind of get this thing filled up, so I can see what items are in here, and then I can just add them to the filter. And as you can see, it says if preset, the quarry will auto-destroy any items that do not match the filter. So if it doesn't match the filter, then it's a no-go. But we could set it to do this. There is a, let's see what kind of enchantments we actually have in here. If there's anything that could actually go with this. Efficiency 5. That'll actually use less power, I think. Looting 3, that's looting. We don't need looting. Okay. So I think this is the best one. I think this actually makes it go very fast. We throw this in here if the enchantment book actually works. Okay, so as you can see, there was a slight speed change. Put that in there, there's a slight speed change. And it is going incredibly fast. I take this out, it's nowhere near as fast as it was with this in. So yeah, and I think this actually uses more power with the efficiency. But we totally have the power to spare right now. Yeah, this guy is going to have this thing filled up before no time. It's just incredibly fast. So it's a really good quarry. But I'm going to let this guy fill up. It can actually stop. It'll actually completely stop whenever it's clogged up here. Nothing I can really do about that. I'm going to let it do its thing, and we'll come back to it later. But until then, I want to actually look at some other things. So, the Growth Crystal Accelerator. This is the old way of doing it. We already have 5 of them. I really just need to make one more, and we can make something else. It's called a growth chamber. I think it's called that. There we go. AE stuff. AE2 stuff. So this is a crystal growth crystal growth chamber. And I'm not too sure exactly what this does. I do want to grab these items. What is it going to do? I don't have my magnet on me. I think I picked them up, though. I have one more to grab. There we go. And we can try this out. So let me go ahead and make one more of these if I can. There we go. And that is enough to make all of that. And I really want to see what this thing does. So we hook it up. Okay, so this is kind of cool. So let's get some, I might actually have some in here. Crushed quartz. I think you could take crushed quartz with sand. And this is from actually Additions. Yeah, and you can get pure quartz. Okay. So if you put this in here, Oh, that is awesome. That's a lot better. So yeah, this is going to make automation a breeze. Look at that block, though. That's super cool, and it doesn't require water. Like, I don't have to put this in water, and these are automatically growing inside, and we can set that up to be automated. Oh, this is good. Because this is it's actually a pretty tedious process to automate, having a dropper and all that good stuff. Look at that, they're already done, and you can add speed upgrades. Oh boy. Let's see. I actually probably have to go to Actual Additions, or Applied Logistics. Let's grab those acceleration cards right here. We only need 3 of them. And this should make this incredibly fast. How much sand do we have? That should be plenty. I just want to see how fast this thing can actually get. So, you seen how fast those were. Oh man. This is good. This is really good. So this could make automating these a lot faster than before. But not only is that a thing that's in the pack, there's something called an advanced inscriber. And I'm kind of curious as to what the advanced inscriber does. So let me take a look at this as well. We just need to make a inscriber and a couple of hoppers. And I bet this is an easy way to automate the inscriber. So let me plop this down. So we can lock. Can't be removed with automation. Can't be removed with automation. If no process is ongoing and the middle slot is empty. Okay. So what would be a good use for this? Can't unlocked. Can be removed with automation if no process is ongoing and the middle slot is empty. So I'm guessing it allows you to, like, this will be something that knows where the inscribers would actually go. Maybe? I don't know. And I guess you can filter out the inscribers when they're done. This one's a little more iffy. I don't know what that one actually does. The pattern encoder, on the other hand, I'm not too sure what this thing does. I am going to try it out, though. So this is another pattern encoder. I guess this is some kind of manual. Not too sure, actually, what that actually does. It's got a weird blue interface on the top. Huh. That is kind of weird. Actually, what this does. I'm not too sure. I'm sure it does something with patterns. So you can set it up to say body part, what? Is that really what that does? Huh. So yeah, if you wanted to, like, make that, I guess it automatically encodes the pattern for you. I don't know why you'd want that, considering you have this, but I guess maybe it's simpler than making this one. Don't know, actually. I really don't know. This is something that I want. Maybe you could automate pattern encoding. I don't know why you'd want to do that. And this other stuff. I don't really know what this wireless connectors do. But this right here says shows everything in the network visualization tool. So this is like a wireless connector. I'm guessing that you could possibly like move AE systems wirelessly somewhere else instead of doing the quantum thing. I'm not too sure. I do want to check back on this. So, okay. This guy has definitely done some work. A lot of cobblestone. And that's something that I don't really want. I want a lot of draconium, though. We can actually have this do specific tasks and not really bother with anything else. It looks like it's gathering a few of the things that we normally get. But nothing too fancy that I'm that concerned over. So what I could do is just have this thing filter out cobblestone, granite, diorite, dirt, all that stuff that we don't really want, and just see what remains, because that's something that we could easily, we should be able to easily do. So let's make some pipes. What is it called? Yeah, we'll use a transfer with some transfer pipes. Actually, I think we need transfer pipes and some speed upgrades and a filter. And the filters are super cheap, if I can even find them. So there's that. There's a filter. And we just need to grab the items that we're going to filter. Let's go ahead and just throw all of this stuff out that we don't need. And there we go. Okay. So we know to get rid of granite, diorite, andesite, cobblestone, dirt, gravel, limestone, marble. What else do we have here that we don't really want? We pretty much have all of that. Okay. So we should be able to put this into a trash can. There we go. And you're set up. So let me put the trash can here. And let's set up our filter. And that's pretty much going to pull all of that out. As soon as we set this on here, throw the filter in there. And we can throw our speed upgrades in there. And let's see how good that pulls everything out. We're probably going to need more speed upgrades. That's almost a given. I'm not sure how many I actually can make. Okay, 2 more. How fast is that? Fast enough to keep up? No way. Okay. Isn't there a stack upgrade? There is. But we're going to need more gold plates. We're going to make 64 of them for now. We'll let this thing process a bunch of them because we are going to need them later on. Totally forgot I don't have upgrades on these guys. And this thing totally needs upgrades. Because we only have 1 of them. Okay, so we're out of GP. That's another problem I need to fix. Is get our GP. I think I can do that. So, the Dragon Egg Mill. Can I make it? There's a Dragon Egg Mill. Let's get a Dragon Egg. And we can fix our problem, just like this. Here's the Dragon Egg Mill. And we'll throw the Dragon Egg on top of it. And bam, we have 564 GP at the moment. That's a lot of GP. And I can actually make another one. I have 3 Dragon Eggs. I did figure out where they were going. They were getting put in a hole that somebody dug. But there's some upgrades. Let's get some stack upgrades made. Stack upgrades. And this should make things go a lot faster. So 2 stack upgrades. Oh, we can only do 1 at a time. Okay, and then get some speed upgrades. Let's see where this takes it. Okay, so that's going faster. That's exactly what I want. I want it to pull out faster than it can produce cobblestone. That looks good to me. So this is going to be able to sort out everything a lot better. And we're going to be able to see just our main items that we want. So that's good. That's better. That's a lot easier for me to see. That way I get it inside this sorting system. And I may have to extend the sorting system. This stuff may just end up going straight into my AE. But I do like these. The compacting drawers are so nice. Because your normal, 2048, well, with these, you still have the 2048, but since you're converting them into blocks, it'll hold 2048 blocks. So you'll also have your ingots as well, because it counts it as one object. And whichever has the most, which would be your block form, is what it's going to go off of. So, that's pretty nice. Alright, so the problem is we're going to have to move all this stuff. Because I do want to see what we're dealing with here. Put that on the front there. Perfect. So it's going to be a lot easier to kind of visualize. Is it not removing these yet? Put these on the front. There we go. Now it's doing its thing. If we pause this, then it'll definitely work. There we go. Oh, I wanted to mention this. You also get seeds and stuff. So when it breaks grass, that's something else that happens. So yeah, with the redstone signal, we shut this off with a lever. So, lever, shut off. Back on. And we can cover it up. And this doesn't look that bad. It will, of course, be nicer looking. I want to just have this a standalone thing. It's kind of in the way, though. And I want this to end up being set up into this. So that's going to be something we're going to have to work on in a future episode and see what we can do with that. Right now, it does seem like it is working to an extent. I mean, it is. This thing is running very fast. Oh, as you can see, we're in a savanna biome. It did say first the biome was the moon, but now it's a savanna plateau, so we're probably going to get sand in here. Possibly. Whenever we start getting sand, that's something that's not in the filter, so that's going to be clogging it up. But yeah, I mean, we learned a few things today. I don't know about you, but making that quantum quarry was something that is definitely a necessity, and it's going to be just one of the few quarries that we're going to have. I think I don't know how many quarries there are in this. We did have Buildcraft, but that's been removed. Buildcraft was in here. But that got removed simply because it was not being updated. It was still in the alpha from the time that we got it. So we do have, I mean, this basically replaces the resource miner, but I would like to get the resource miner up. That would kind of help with a few things. What else? What else am I kind of missing? I feel like I'm not touched on something yet. Oh, I got the storage components automated, and the thing with this versus refined storage is you have to have the item created to be able to set up the automation for it. So if you don't have that set up, you can't do it, which is iffy. But if that's something that you know you're going to be able to do, or is make the item, you can do that. Because I can make a 64K drive right now, if I have the logic processors, which we're going to work on getting some of that automated soon, hopefully. I hope I can get this system automated. This is a pretty huge setup here to get automated, but I'm going to figure it out. Usually I use Ender.io, but since I don't have Ender.io, it's going to be a little bit different, but we can definitely set it up without Ender.io. Especially with all the item ducts and things like that. Makes it a lot easier. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please remember to click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and also give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And as always, thanks for watching.
Let's go!